Hello, good evening, and welcome to the sports here on Prime with me, Oreko Wampofo. We start off from the Ghana Premier League, and before the season did start, a new Ghana Football Association president, Keto Kreku, did warn all betting companies about, illegally, putting Ghanaian teams on their websites. Now, this point has been re-emphasized by Executive Council member Randy Abbey, who says the GFA would now sue any unauthorized betting companies.
I believe that it's a space that we own. The Premier League or all competitions of the FA are owned by the FA. And so we deemed it appropriate that for anybody to use our products as odds in their betting, they should have been authorized by us. And that is why we took that decision, or that statement came from the FA. Subsequently, we've held meetings with the Gaming Commission. And so we're still holding meetings. And our position is clear. We believe that the competitions of the FA are products of the FA. They are owned by the FA. You cannot decide to use our products as betting odds without a clear authorization. And so the discussions are ongoing, and hopefully we'll be able to find a resolution to it. You would realize that in our rules, our competition rules and all that, we also realized that, look, we didn't even have clear rules on betting as far as players and officials and others are concerned. And so we had to step in, and we have, as part of our new regulations, put out, clear regulations on how people involved in association football must conduct themselves with respect to betting. You cannot have a situation where we don't have rules, governing what we do. And so the FA was clear in its mind that, look, this is within the domain of the FA. We have to step in. And so we are on course to doing that.
That was member of the Executive Council, Randy Abbey. It's now a good time to take a look at the Ghana Premier League fixtures for the weekend. Asante Kotoko host Liberty Professionals as Heart-of-Oak travel all the way to Dawu to face Dreams FC. Almina Sharks would be welcoming 11 Wonders as Ash Gold host Ebusia Dwarfs. Kerala United versus Legon Cities was played earlier today. Kerala winning by 3-0, a brace scored by Diawise Taylor. And Inter Allies versus King Faisal was also played today. Inter Allies there grabbing a win by 4-2, and Stephen Ama getting 2 goals there. Great Olympics would be looking to make it 4 matches unbeaten as they host Wafa. Aduana Stars would be playing at home against Mediama SC, and then Bechem United would be facing Bekum Chelsea. From Ghana, let's move to England, where the English Premier League would be resuming. Remember, the winter break would be right after this fixture, and Leicester City would be hosting Chelsea. Bournemouth would be playing against Aston Villa. Crystal Palace hosts Sheffield United as Liverpool look to continue the unbeaten run after they play Southampton at Anfield. Newcastle play at home to Norwich, and Carlo Ancelotti's Everton would be travelling to the Vicarage Road to meet Watford, and David Moyes' West Ham would be at home to Brighton. Bruno Fernandes would be all over the headlines as Manchester United play at home against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Burnley would be hosting Arsenal as the biggest fixture of this round. Tottenham Hotspur would be playing at home against Man City is Jose Mourinho versus Pep Guardiola. From the English Premier League, we move to the Spanish La Liga as we get the fixtures for that as well. The big one would be the Madrid derby as Real Madrid would be hosting Atletico Madrid. Granada play Espanyol, Mallorca play Real Valladolid, Valencia would be at home to Celta Vigo. Leganés play Real Sociedad, Eibar host Real Betis, Athletic Club would be facing Getafe, Sevilla would be at home against Deportivo Alaves, Villarreal versus Osasuna, and FC Barcelona versus Levante. From Spain, we do come back to Ghana, and this time to teenagers, because we go all the way to the University of Ghana, Legon, as today did mark the qualification stages for the ISA competition, which would be coming off tomorrow. The sport on the table was basketball. Of the International School Sports Association of Ghana Games kicked off with the preliminary round of the basketball competition at the University of Ghana campus. 16 teams comprising male and female competed for the last 8 slots for the tournament proper, which would be taking place at the Ghana International School on Saturday. The girls basketball team of SOS came into this year's competition as favorites, and their head coach Mendy believes they are fully prepared to defend their title.
Expectations are pretty much very high. We are looking forward to keep the championship, definitely. We have a much younger team, much stronger team, and a team that's really determined to go all out. I know there are newer teams that have joined this year, so it's kind of tricky to know what to expect, but I know we've done our best in terms of preparing the team to take it all the way to the finals tomorrow at GIS.
Kashi, who is playing in her 4th and final ISA games, relives her experiences so far.
Well, it's kind of sad since I've played every game since IG1, and last year in particular was one of the toughest games we ever played. But thankfully, we managed to beat AIS and come in the champion, so that was really exciting. I'm kind of sad that I won't be able to see the next games following through this, but who knows, I might stop by once in a while. But yeah, I plan to continue basketball in college, so yeah. I'm leaving the team in person, but not in spirit.
In the boys division, Christian High School have won the last 2 basketball competitions, and Coach Charles highlights that his team are motivated to make it number 3.
Well, I think that the motivation is there already. We talked about this, and they know themselves. They want to go. They want to win a 3rd time, a 3-peat, you know, and energy is high. During practice sessions, I mean, this is all we talk about, you know, and we believe that with God we can do it.
Last year's most valuable player, Alvin, believes individual awards do not matter, and his happiness comes from his team's success.
Okay, I say it puts more pressure because other people are also trying to get it as well. But I know with the help of my teammates, it's possible. We have each other's backs. So I know even if I win the MVP or somebody on my team is MVP, it's everyone. It's not just one person. So if I win, if I don't win, they'll still play for their best, but I know my team will win again.
Nana Ajiman also talks of how the mood in the camp ahead of the tournament is tomorrow.
Today we had 2 good games, and I think that we are really hyped for tomorrow because we really want to win it, and we can't do it without God. But I love my team, and I love my team, and I believe we can do it. We all have good energy. No one wants us to lose. We all want to win, so we have good energy for tomorrow. I like you.
We go. Okay. Eagles on 3, overcome on 6. 1, 2, 3. Eagles. 4, 5, 6. Yeah!
That was the qualification stages for the ISA games, which would be coming off tomorrow at the Ghana International School there. But that would be wrapping it up for the sport here on Prime with me, Oreko Ampopo.